So welcome, Aquarius, to the Temple of Consciousness. Please come in. You are now attending your May 2024 Tarot Astrology forecast. This is a reading relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Aquarius. Now, I've been speaking but briefly about my return to this channel and a return to the 12 forecasts for all signs every month that I had been doing 6 months ago for 8 years, but had stopped doing. I had intended to take the channel into a different direction because there's other things that I can also do and enjoy doing and sharing. But that didn't work. I was derailed. I wanted to direct this channel towards more health and wellness. But the woman I was going to partner with, had some family issues come up, and she was no longer available to do the show with me. So I had to change course, and finally I decided it's best to come back because I did miss it terribly. So I am back. Now, Aquarius, we just went through, I'm doing this in April, we just went through one of the major celestial events of the year, if not the next 2 years, and that is the solar eclipse, which was in Aquarius. It's a very powerful phenomenon. And so often, as for instance, we had a major solar eclipse before the COVID event. So it does pertain primarily to the macro world and how that outside world is going to affect you. But it does have tremendous influence on the area of your life that it will affect. So the solar eclipse falls in your 3rd house. And so what it's saying is that for the next 2 or 3 years, you're going to hone your communication skills, your networking skills, your integrating into, blending into the immediate neighborhood that you find yourself in. This is a very social position. It's about you, again, exploring your immediate world, your immediate neighborhood, friends, institutions within that neighborhood, getting to know where you are in a perhaps even a more passionate way. So this is social networking on steroids. All right, we keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and they are large, so it's not easy to do so, but I want to shuffle and put a little bit of randomness, oh goodness, into these cards. And maybe even reverse a couple for you. Deliberately reversing a couple, and maybe just a little more. That should do it. And so let's cut. All right. So this, if you're not familiar, please like, share, and subscribe before we begin. Help me to let everyone know that I'm back and that I'm back permanently. That is, I will do these readings faithfully from this point on. The first card represents the overall mood or energy of the month of May 2024 for you, Aquarius. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady progress towards your goals and your dreams this month. This is about being very practical, grounded, and responsible. Doing what's demanded of you. Not shirking the work or the obligation. Dedicating yourself to that goal and working hard towards it. The knight, as we see on his horse, standing still, and he's in a plowed field. He must be returning from having served in the military. And it's obvious that he was a farmer before, and he's returning to his main profession, which is farming, which is also a very practical profession. A profession in which you have to be in sync with nature. And so there is this demand on you to be in sync with nature, to not fight the seasons, to not fight the flow, but to take that seed and plant it in that plowed field. Plant your idea, your inspiration in soil that will feed it and nurture it and make it grow. So not rushing things, showing great patience and conviction. So you're discerning where you're going to put your time, energy, and money, making sure that you place all these things in soil that will nourish it. So this is being very pragmatic, practical, and cautious. All right? That is the overall mood or energy of the month of May for you, Aquarius. Another night. We're getting crowded with the royals have entered the building. So that is the Knight of Cups. Now, if this is in the position of your specific challenge, by the way. So if it represents a person, that person is someone who's very charming, magnetic, romantic, creative, but a bit fickle in in some ways perhaps untrustworthy or irresponsible in some ways, perhaps. So that might be your challenge. Those qualities about the Knight that are fickle. Now, if it doesn't represent some person and instead represents a certain energy, then what the card is asking you to do is to infuse your life with more creativity, romance, and spontaneity, fun, joy, laughter. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is going to keep your feet firmly on the ground. So, almost as a counterbalance to that, we might have a need for you to shake off the earthly dust and bathe in the waters of your feelings. Soak in the waters of your feelings. Wash away that which is weighing you down. Because the Knight of Pentacles can be heavy, whereas the Knight of Cups is lighter, more free. So these are the juxtapositions of energies. And your challenge might simply be to dance, to sing, to enjoy life and enjoy love. That might be your challenge. In the position of the unexpected, my dear Aquarius, we have the Three of Cups, three maidens dancing in a circle with their cups raised as if they're making a toast. Each of these ladies are dressed in different colors, so that those different colors are symbolic, as is the raising of their cups in celebration. It could be that you find friends with whom to celebrate a shared goal, or simply the exchange of feelings amongst friends, sharing a moment of celebration with them. Again, these could be your sisters, your associates at work, family members, people to whom you feel close, be they new or older friends. There's shared joy. And remember, we said that the solar eclipse was in your third house of communication and the day-to-day events that occur within your neighborhood. So take that as the underpinning to this. And you are expressing your joy, your emotional release with others with whom you can collaborate. Each one of these are individuals because of the different colors of their garb, but they are united. They are joining voluntarily together to create this dance. And remember, the Knight of Cups suggested to you that you dance, that you sing, that you celebrate, that on top of the Knight of Pentacles, that the insistence of the practical and the material necessities dominating. We have now 2 cards that are pulling you out of that mood of heaviness and responsibility. So there you go. Have some fun in May, Aquarius. It'll be very good for you. Good for your project, good for your work, good for your family, and good for your soul. And finally, in the position of the outcome, we have your husband. Perhaps this is the King of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords. If you are female, this could be your father, if you're male, or your partner. But the disposition of the King of Swords is very different from the disposition of the Knight of Cups or of the 3 dancing maidens. He's a lot more serious and sometimes even stern. Not that he means harm, but he does have a kind of relentless insistence on being very pessimistic as opposed to optimistic about things. It's not that he thinks the worst, but he's always prepared for the worst. And he is this energy of, again, paying attention to what is serious around you as well. So we have quite a balance here, because the King of Swords is in tune with the Knight of Pentacles, but not in tune with the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So we've got sort of 2 factions here. So you're kind of pulled back and forth between being grown up, applying yourself with fortitude and discipline, being very serious, devoted, and somewhat pessimistic, in fact, keeping your wits about you so that you don't get carried away. On the other hand, again, your challenge and the unexpected is that there are opportunities available for you to relieve yourself of all that, to escape from the obligations of the world, of your immediate responsibilities. And so I think that you got to sneak out, go dancing with your girlfriends and have a good time, and then sneak back, and nobody will know the difference except you. So that is your May 2024. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I want you to help me, please, though, and get the word out that I'm back. If you'd like, share and subscribe. It would do my heart and soul a lot of good and comfort me. Thank you for all your messages. I read them all, and I appreciate your support and understanding in this, in my life and my dilemma of not having a clear path as to which way I was going. So it's clear now, because I think the universe has spoken and I am back. So thank you for your help. If you would like a private reading from me, I've been reading for 40 years, and I make available many kinds of readings: relationship readings, career path readings, life path readings, and even this 4-card spread done for you, which is the least expensive of my readings, that you can avail yourself of this reading, the same 4 cards, but pertinent to your questions. So there will be a link below to my website, grandcentralhealing.com, and all those readings are available in the shop. So thank you very much for coming back. I very much love you, and I will see you next month. Namaste.